Today's the day that George Floyd was buried in Houston. As I watched the service led by the Reverend Al Sharpton, I'll tell you what I felt. I felt connection like never before. I felt a connection with our African American brothers and sisters in the States. I felt the connection between them and our people back home. I also felt the connection between our people generally and the good people of the world, of all races. It was evidenced by the events that we witnessed on Sunday, when young Britons of all colours and all races gathered together, took the law into their own hands and pulled down that statue of the slave trader Edward Colson and hurled the statue into the River Avon. That moment, I experienced a flashback to the history books, the accounts that I read of slave traders like Edward Colson, who would toss and throw overboard Africans on their ships, some living, some dead, tossing them overboard into the ocean and into the Caribbean Sea.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
George has connected us. He has connected us with the roots of the problem of race relations. After the demonstrations, what's going to happen? I believe change is going to happen, and change in a major way. Because at the roots of all of these troubles for the last 400 years has been the narrative that was fed into the minds of those who killed George Floyd, and the narrative that was fed into the minds of our people. That narrative of inferiority and superiority, the narrative of one race being better or superior than the other. That is where I see the change happening. That for the first time, we will be able to force through our version of events into the curriculum, into the study programs, right across the world for the benefit not just of our people, but also of the young whites all over the world, because it is what goes into the head that drives what comes out of the head in terms of thoughts and actions. So I'm confident that this is a moment of change, and for that I thank George Floyd for the life lived.